All right, guys. Welcome to the Pitchfork podcast for February 14th, 2021. Happy Valentine's Day. If you celebrate that sort of thing. All right, guys, we're going to be covering some general news stories, general news topics. With that being said, guys, if you like the stream, if you don't want to care about the stream, guys, if you want me to continue doing this podcast, and I want to continue to do this podcast, I always want to do, I'm going to be doing some live stream edits, some live cuts for you guys. With that being said, guys, if you like the podcast, you like the stream, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the share button. Let people know that I run this stream. Because without your support, without your sharing the stream, no one knows that I even exist because YouTube has decided to algorithmically demote me. That's okay. That's okay. You want to know why? Because I'm still here, baby. And I'm always going to be here for you. Even if I have to bring it to you free of charge, baby, I don't care. You want to know why? Because unlike some people, I don't do this for money. I do this because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy entertaining you. I want to give you the news. I want to give you my views, and I want to tell you exactly how I feel because I think that's what people want to hear. They want to hear it from an actual journalist. They don't want to hear it from somebody who's gonna just bullshit them, right? You want to hear from an actual journalist. With that being said, guys, I'm going to give you some links in the live chat. That way you guys can follow along with the show if you want to. I'm going to be dropping some links as we go along with the articles. But before we do anything else, guys, we're going to make sure you guys can get in contact with the show. You guys can actually participate in the show. That's right. I give you the opportunity to participate in the show because I want you guys to have a way in which to reach out to me, in which to give me feedback. I don't mind feedback, guys. It just have to be somewhat kind of valuable. I don't want just any kind of trolly nonsense because that doesn't really help anybody. That doesn't really do anything. I want you to stop being pro BLM. That doesn't really do anything for me, right? Let me go and type it out in chat. If you would like to participate in the show, dial 253-203-6784 or join my Discord. That Y key's always so tricky. Discord servers, voice chat. All right, so I'm gonna leave that chat in a link in YouTube. I'm also gonna post it on Twitch. Thank you so much, Twitch, for supporting me. You guys have been holding me down over there on Twitch, and I'm going on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook, guys. I'm everywhere. I'm putting my face everywhere because guess what? Guess what? So long as I put my face everywhere, they can't silence me. They can't shut me down. Because you guys are my bosses. With that being said, guys, we have some new subscriber to the channel. All right, we have Tom Wilson. Thank you, Pepperoni Audits. How you doing? How you doing, Pepperoni Audits? Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Also having two new subscribers, guys. And we actually have a few more subscribers to the channel. All right, the Star Shade. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. All right, we have Tom Wilson and Star Shade. Welcome to the Devil's Advocate channel. Thank you for supporting my work. I appreciate all the help that you guys have been giving me, all the support you guys have been giving me. I appreciate it. I love all right, another one, Razav's Islam has subscribed to the channel. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate all the support, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love you. I love you so much, guys. I love you so much. All right, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and try to go ahead and get some news set up for you guys. Because again, I want to go ahead and get straight to the news, guys. I want to go ahead and cover some things because there's some things that's been happening in the country that I think you guys should know about. Oh my God, I think some things that's been happening in the country you guys should know about. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not quite sure how to break it to you. Right? Right? But there are some things that's happening across the country that you should definitely know about. Right? Right? I want you guys to see what's happening. All right, guys. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up. Great, trying to stay warm. Raining all day in South Carolina. Yes, the storm that's been going, storm system, right? It's been kind of crazy. So what's been happening is it's a nor'easter that's been happening, and it's been spreading across the country. It's been kicking up snow everywhere, and so pretty much the freaking snow has been traveling as far as like Texas, man. As far as Texas. So that should tell you a lot. I should tell you quite a bit. Quite a bit. So let's go ahead and get into the live scene here. All right, so I'm gonna set up the. I should probably get this done before the show. But honestly, I mean, I like doing things on the fly because I'm pretty quick with it. You know, I don't take very long to do things. There we go. So CNN is going to be one of the first things we're going to cover today, guys. It's going to be several news stories. I'm going to give you guys, Pepperoni Artists, thank you for joining us in the chat. Tell me exactly what you think about the news stories as we're going along, man. Let me know, because I want to go ahead and inform you guys. I want to give you guys the news. But at the same time, I will give you my take on it, because, again, that's what you guys came here for. You didn't come here just to get news. You want to also get my take on it. But I want you guys to participate in the show. So make sure you have other people call into the show. Make sure you have people watch the show. Make sure you let people know that the show actually exists, because without you guys, without you supporting the show, it doesn't exist without you. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into the news. Before we get into the news, guys, there's a new thing I'm going to be doing before I get into news articles, because it's something that I do every time that helps me fuel me, keeps me going. I have a CBD. I have a very hyperactive mind, and I'm very, very quick thinking. And I think at 1 million miles a second. And the reason why I talk so fast is because of a lot of trauma. And trauma tends to make you think extremely fast. So this is what helps to slow me down. This is what helps me get me through the article. This is why I do such a great job, from what you've noticed. Because mainly I focus on the news, but at the same time, I try to give it to you as quickly as possible so that you can get on with your day. The show doesn't typically hold on for no longer than like 2 hours. So I don't want to just hold you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. All right, but this is the first news story we're going to be covering, though, in case you want to know before we get into it, though. .420, smoke them if you got them. .420, smoke them if you got them. All right, so we're about to get into this. Let me go ahead and give you guys a link to this article here. All right, so that one's up. That link's up. All right, so I'm going to go and post this in the YouTube chat. And then you guys are going to get it on Twitch chat. Twitch, I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. All right, guys, some people be clipping out these particular article cuts. I'm going to take a little 5-minute break in between the segments. That way you guys can get more news faster, and I'm going to be doing live stream edits. You guys have already seen a little bit of that earlier. So let's go ahead and get to the news. All right, guys. So this first article is from CNN. Senator Lindsey Graham says he spoke to Trump after his acquittal, and the former president is excited about 2022. Written by Sam Fossum and Chandelice Duster of CNN. Published on February 14th, 2021. Happy Valentine's Day. Make sure you give your loved ones a hug. Make sure you give your loved ones a big hug. Make sure you give them a kiss. Make sure you give them a Valentine's Day gift, because remember, you always attract more honey with you always attract more bees with honey. With that being said, guys, let's get into the article. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham said Sunday that he spoke to former President Donald Trump after his acquittal in his second impeachment trial, and that Trump is excited about the midterms in 2022. I spoke to him last night. He was grateful to his lawyers. He appreciated the help that all of us provided. You know, he's ready to move on and rebuild the Republican Party. Yeah, you might want to get to rebuilding, buddy. Oh my God, you might want to get to rebuilding. That is you say that he's moved on too. I just don't know if I don't know if I believe that.
That's bullshit. Stop lying.
I don't know if I believe that. That's
bullshit. Stop lying.
I don't think Trump is gonna move on from anything. Trump is just not the type. That's just not who he is. That's not who he is. Right? He's excited about 2022, and I'm going to go down and talk to him next week, play a little golf in Florida. And I said, Mr. President, this MAGA movement needs to continue. We need to unite the party. Oh, my God.
Nigga, that's that bullshit.
It
seems to me a strange thing.
You want to continue MAGA, and you think that's going to unite the party. Oh, my God. You want to continue MAGA, in the hopes that you're going to somehow unite the party by doing so. Let me ask you a question. You the audience. Yes or no, is that some bullshit? Yes or no? Do you think for a second that continuing the fucking MAGA movement, which is laced with QAnon freaks, right, is going to improve the Republican Party in any conceivable way? Do you honestly believe, right? Do you honestly believe Lindsey Graham when he says, we're excited about 2022? You guys are still anti-weed. You guys are still anti-fucking weed. And you think, in your precious little mind, Lindsey, you are so precious. I mean, I'm not sure if you're a top or a bottom, but you are precious. I tell you, you are definitely precious. All right, you are precious purple. You remember Precious from that one movie? You know how she was so black, she was goddamn purple. You are precious purple. All right, you are precious. I'm so glad that you're so optimistic about a party that actually hates you. That only votes for you because you're in a fucking red state. That's the only reason why. Outside of that, Lindsey Graham, nobody fucking likes you. I hate to inform you. Oh my God, I hate to inform you. Nobody fucking likes you, Lindsey Graham. People fucking hate you. They hope you get hit by a fucking car. I just want you to know that. They hope you get hit by a fucking car. Okay? I just got, I'm just being like Dej Loaf from that one song. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. I'm being honest. I'm being real. I'm from South Carolina. I spent more than 30 years in the goddamn state. Nobody likes Lindsey Graham. Everybody knows he sucks dick, but hates gay people for some odd reason. Stop hating yourself. Stop hating yourself. Stop hating yourself. That's exactly what it's like when you hate gay people, Lindsey. We all know you a fucking bottom. We all know you get the pudding pot pounded. Okay. We all know that some big old black man, some big, strong, muscular, single, independent black man who don't need no woman is pulling out his big, long black woodpecker, okay? His old pudding pop. And he's giving you the pudding pop treatment, That big black man taking that dick and saying, He telling Lindsey Graham, ain't it square up? It's time to fight. I like you and I want you. And we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. Wait. You doing this way too easy. I thought you was gonna choose the hard way. Oh Lord. You are a fucking aggressive sub. That's Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham is not just a fucking sub. He's an aggressive sub. Like, he might rape somebody who might try to rape him. Surprise! I bet you ain't see this shit coming. Yo. Lindsey Graham wants somebody to play in his booty. We all know that. He's a booty monster. We all know that. As Trump was seen golfing Sunday at his course in West Palm Beach, Florida, the Republican Party is grappling with how the former president fits into the future of the GOP. He doesn't. Oh my God, he doesn't. All right, I'll tell you what.
What?
Okay, he doesn't fit into the future of the party. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
He doesn't fit into the future of the party. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
No, he doesn't. Oh my God, he doesn't.
Bruh.
Yeah, listen.
Bruh.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Donald Trump does not fit into the future of the party, okay? I guarantee you. Oh my God, he doesn't fit into the future of the party. Because guess what? We can't have fucking witch doctors and shit in the future of the goddamn party, the GOP. Because guess what? I'm one of those types. And now wouldn't vote for me. Why the fuck are you voting for someone who is drawing QAnon crowds by the fucking millions? Oh my God, why are you voting for a motherfucker who is drawing people who is anti-vaxxers and shit? I don't want a vaccine. I want to die from goddamn polio. You dumb cunt rocket. Shut the fuck up. You goddamn clowns.
Enough from the clown.
Shut the fuck up. Those are the kind of people that Donald Trump is drawing to the goddamn party. And you want this motherfucker in the party? That lets you know that Lindsey Graham is a weak bottom bitch. He's an aggressive sub. He's not just a fucking sub. He's an aggressive sub. aggressively pulling on Donald Trump's coattails. Yo, if Donald Trump's coattails were a fucking dildo, Lindsey Graham would hop on it, bro. I'm telling you, he would fucking hop on it. He'd be all over it. Lindsey Graham is an aggressive sub. All right. He said Donald Trump was a racist piece of shit during the fucking campaign trail when he was running against him. But all of a sudden, right, Donald Trump is the best thing to happen to the Republican Party. And now he wants the Trumpism, the MAGA bullshit to be the future of the goddamn party. Right? Now all of a sudden, he wants it to be the future of the goddamn party. When before he said Donald Trump wouldn't shit, I don't like him, he could suck a dick. You know, he didn't say all that shit. But again, he might as well have. He might as well have. He might as well have. Right? But all of a sudden, he wants Donald Trump to be the future of the goddamn party. What kind of shit is that, man? What type of shit is this? You know, the one reason why I can't respect Lindsey Graham is because I respect real niggas, right? Real recognize real. And that nigga is unfamiliar as fuck. I wouldn't be able to recognize him if you gave me a fucking GPS, a fucking a gay U.S. Senator GPS. You know, that was specifically tuned to find gay motherfuckers who want dick in the goddamn booty in the goddamn U.S. Senate. All right, Lindsey Graham, let's just cut the bullshit. He is not heterosexual. If you say Lindsey Graham is heterosexual, shut the fuck up. You goddamn clown.
Enough from the clown.
Shut the fuck up. All right, you know that's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Stop lying.
You know that's bullshit. Okay. All right. We all know Lindsey Graham sucks big black penises from single, independent, muscular black men who don't need no woman. Okay? Because they're gay. Like Lindsey. All I know is I lived in South Carolina for over 30 fucking years, right? Over 30 fucking years. All right? 30 years, bro. You know, and I have people who argue against me. Well, Lindsey Graham, how do you know he's gay? Well, devil, how do you know, devil? How do you know?
Bruh.
You know, the way that I know, right? Because not only is my best friend gay, right, and he seems to be pretty certain that Lindsey Graham's gay, and I would think that a gay man would know another gay. You know, it just seems like, you know, if you look at if you got a homosexual dowsing rod, right? I would think that the homosexual penis is kind of like that. That since my gay best friend has a homosexual penis, his penis kind of operates like a fucking dowsing rod to walk into tall grass and encounter wild gay nigga type Pokemons, okay? All right? I would think so. Oh my God, I would think so, right? Because for some reason, gay niggas keep finding damn gay niggas, right? Right? They figuring it out somehow, right? They are using their fucking gay antennas to find gay niggas, right? So all I know is if my gay best friend keeps telling me that Lindsey Graham likes dick, at some point I'm gonna fucking believe him, right? Especially given that my gay best friend lived in South Carolina, and given that I've lived in South Carolina for over 30 goddamn years, and I go to clubs in downtown Columbia. One's called H2O, and the other one is right underneath this place called Sakatumi's. It's this little gay nightclub. And the other place called H2O, it is a not only a gay spot, but it's also a drag queen spot where drag queens will dance for you. You got to give them like cash, just like you would do like a stripper. And you ask some of the guys there. Everyone there seems to be pretty convinced that Lindsey Graham is gay. Not only gay, but it's had gay sex with some of them. I'm just repeating what the fuck I've heard. You don't hear the same shit about somebody for over a goddamn decade from so many fucking people. I mean, black, white, Asian, Latino, short, tall, fat, skinny, gay, lesbian, transgender. I mean, shit. Everybody is fucking convinced this motherfucker sucks on the goddamn pole. And right now, he's doing the exact same thing to Donald goddamn Trump. And everyone's like, oh, why you care about he's gay? It's not that I care. It's that he still gets same-sex marriage. Don't be trying to ruin somebody else's life because you fucking confused. See, that's the shit that I don't like. Don't sit and try to make somebody else's life miserable because you fucking confused. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. And that's why I don't like about Lindsey Graham is that he knows that he's goddamn gay, but he's sitting there pretending like he's fucking not. That's what I don't like about Lindsey Graham. That's what I don't appreciate about Lindsey Graham. I don't appreciate the fact that he's sitting there, right? And was going to punish people like my best fucking friend. Like my best fucking friend. All because he's confused. All because he's confused. Not because my best friend is confused. Because he's confused. What type of shit is that, man? What type of shit is that? How the fuck are you gonna sit here and get mad at somebody else because you confused? That's the gayest shit in the goddamn world. That's the gayest shit in the goddamn world. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't tell me nothing. I'm like Kanye. La, 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 la. You can't tell me nothing, right? Yeah, you can't tell me shit. No, that's the gayest shit in the goddamn world. You want dick. You don't want nobody else to have dick. You want dick to be exclusive to fucking you, Lindsey Graham. That's some gay ass shit. That's some gay ass shit. The Senate vote on Saturday highlighted the dilemma Trump has posed to most congressional Republicans in the aftermath of the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol, with many GOP senators eager for the party to move on from Trump, but wrestling with the fact that he is still popular with the party's base. It's an issue the party will face heading into the 2022 midterm elections when it seeks to regain control of Congress and the 2024 GOP primary, the 2024 GOP presidential primary. Graham, a staunch ally of former President Trump, voted to acquit Trump on Saturday of inciting an insurrection on January 6th. Of course he did. Aggressive bottom bitch. Of course he did. GOP Senators Richard Burr of North Carolina, Bill Cassidy of Louisiana, Susan Collins of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, Ben Sasse of Nebraska, Pat Toomey of Pennsylvania, and Romney voted against Trump, but the total vote among senators of both parties fell short of the two-thirds threshold required to convict, leading to Trump's acquittal. Perhaps the biggest surprise vote among Republicans was Burr, the former Senate Intelligence Committee chairman who led the Senate's Russia investigation, after he voted earlier in the week that the trial was unconstitutional. Both Burr and Toomey are retiring from the Senate at the end of 2022. Graham said Sunday that Trump is mad at some folks. A South Carolina Republican added that he wants to take back the Senate in 2022, and the party needs Trump to achieve that goal. No, you don't. No. Lindsey, we know that if a man appears to be strong, and with you being such an aggressive bottom bitch, we know what that's like for you. See, when Lindsey Graham, right, when he notices that there's a very strong man around, and that's one thing I won't take away from Trump. Trump is a strong man. But Lindsey Graham, whenever he sees a strong man around, he gets weak in the knees. He attaches himself to that person like a fucking ghost haunting them. Because by himself, right, Lindsey Graham is weak. Save me, Daddy Senpai. Save me, Trump Senpai. Save me, Daddy. I'm all alone out here. I don't want your base attacking me. They're so mean. They're so mean, guys. All right? Listen, I don't want anybody, right? I don't want anybody going after an LGBT senator. I don't want anyone going after our proud, not so open LGBT senator. I don't want anybody going after him because, again, I'm proud of Lindsey Graham of being our one of the only LGBT senators in the Senate. You know. Now, granted, he may not be aware that he's LGBT, but I'm pretty sure after he sucked his 40th dick, he has to be getting some kind of inkling, right? You know, you can't just suck that much dick and then say, you know what, I'm straight. You know. I be tearing that pussy up. Nah, bro. Oh, my God. No.
That's bullshit. Stop lying.
Nah.
Bruh.
No.
Nigga, that's that bullshit.
I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe you. We can't do that without Donald Trump, so he's ready to hit the trail, and I'm ready to work with him, he said. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you want to hit the campaign trail in that freaking bus all along with Donald Trump's tall, muscular arms. You old muscular arm man, boy. Tell me Lindsey Graham doesn't even look like Dan Herbert tell me he don't look like Herbert from Dan Family Guy. Oh my God. Tell me he don't look like Herbert from Dan Family Guy.
Bruh.
I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
All right. All right. Lindsey Graham's mouth is more for talking. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Asked about Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell's speech on the chamber's floor Saturday, in which he directly blamed Trump for fomenting last month's riot, I should say, Graham said he was a bit surprised. He got a load off of his chest, obviously, but unfortunately, he put a load on the back of Republicans. That speech you will see in 2022 campaigns. Graham said, "I like him, Senator McConnell. He worked well with Donald Trump. I'm sure you like him." Knows how Lindsey Graham doesn't find a whole lot of men that he isn't like. It's always usually women. You know, Nancy Pelosi, AOC, Ayanna Pressley. It's usually a woman. Lindsey Graham does not see many men that he don't like. You know, listen. Lindsey Graham is like that freaking 50 Cent song. Many men. Many men. He likes many men. Oh my God, Lindsey, I got a suggestion for you, Lindsey. You should move to India. Oh my God, you should move to India, Lindsey. Because if you move to India, right? If you move to India, the average man outnumbers the woman there, you know, by quite a bit. So, you know, Lindsey, you can find all kind of love in there, man. You can find your love in. You can find your mate. Yeah. Lindsey Graham, boy. You need to come out the goddamn closet. Yeah, he got a load off his chest. I'm sure you want Mitch McConnell to get a load off on you. Yeah, and then he falls in, well, I like him, Senator McConnell. I'm sure you like him. Oh my God. I'm sure. You know, he want to give his meat a good old rub. You got to give a meat a good old rub, you know. That's it.
Nice and hot.
Nice and hot.
Hot. Spicy meat.
Spicy meat.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. I know you do. Your gay ass. Anyways, Graham also continued to defend Trump against the impeachment charge, saying Trump's speech did not incite violence at the Capitol riot. Shut the fuck up.
That's bullshit. Stop lying.
Enough from the clown.
You goddamn clown. You goddamn LGBT, but don't want to admit it, clown. Okay? In terms of the law, no. He bears responsibility of pushing narratives about the election that I think are not sound and not true. But this was politically protected speech. The speech on January 6th was not an incitement to violence, the senator said. Yeah. I'm sure you mean that, Lindsey. He got a load off of his chest, and I like him. I know you do. I just want to talk to the muscular arm male boy. I love Lindsey Graham. Well, wait, I don't love him that much, you know. He might take that and say, hey, I'm single. Oh, my God. No, Lindsey. Stay back. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. No, Lindsey. Don't take it the wrong way, brother. You know what I mean? You know, when I wipe my booty I have to take a freaking poop. I know shit smells bad, so I don't want your dick in there, bro. I'm just telling you. You know, I poop from there, bro. I poop from there. I'm not interested, Lindsey. All right. I know you are. There's no question about that. Lindsey, listen. There is not many penises that Lindsey Graham has ever seen that he didn't want. Right? There's not many penises that Lindsey Graham has ever seen, right? That he didn't think were magically delicious, you know? Like Lucky Charms. That's not many penises Lindsey Graham has seen he didn't think were magically delicious like fucking Lucky Charms, man. I tell you what. I love Lindsey Graham. I made the mistake again. I love you like a brother, man. I don't know. Is he in the incest too? Oh my God. You know, you just never know with Lindsey, man, because he flip-flops a lot. So I imagine he flip-flops a lot with his sexual preferences. He might be pansexual. It's a good thing that young boys aren't shaped like pans. Oh my God. All right, I'm definitely clipping that. I love getting no Lindsey Graham, man. I love it. I can't stand that motherfucker, man. God damn, I hate Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham, he likes booty way too much. It's kind of obvious. I mean, you know, it's kind of obvious, right? It's kind of obvious that he likes booty. He likes the cheeks. He wants to grab young man cheeks, you know? He wants to manhandle them. You know, I feel you. I heard Lindsey Graham likes to fondle young boys. I don't know. I heard that was just a rumor, allegedly. There's no truth to that, as far as I know. Right? As far as I know. I don't know if that's true. I can't tell you if that's true. What I can tell you is it is awfully weird, though. Lindsey Graham is a very strange man. I got to say, he's a very strange man. You know, very strange man. I find him to be a very, very odd man. With that being said, guys, if you like the stream, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you share button, make sure you share the content out with other people. Make sure you let people know that I exist, because I work off of your recommendations. I work off of your sharing. With that being said, guys, we're gonna get to the next news story. Again, I'm gonna cover several new news stories. I'm gonna clip them out into separate videos so you can have them for the very, very next day or throughout the week as I clip them out and put them out, because again, that gives me more content to do, and also do the minute or less thing. And I'm still gonna be doing my other content, so you know. I just want you to know that I'm going to be hold on, give me a second. Fix my mouse. Mouse disappears sometimes. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Hey, Lindsey Graham's a weirdo. Yes, he is. Thank you, Cosmic Squirrel, for leaving a link in the chat. Thank you, Pepperoni Arts, for watching the show. Thank you for joining us, guys. We're gonna be getting to the next article in a second. Just gotta take a little bit of a, because again, like I talk so fast, man. It's like it's hard to keep up with me sometimes, you know. So if I don't do my CBD, I'll talk so fast to the point where you won't even understand me. Like my mind just, I don't know what's going on, man. I think so fucking fast. It's crazy. And this just slows it down. It just slows it down. That's the point. It just slows it down. So, all right. So we're about to get into the next news story in a second. We are about to get into the next news story in just a second. In just a second. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next news story. See, something's weird's going on my freaking mouse. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this article here. By the way, thank you again for being a part of the show. I appreciate that. All right, so here we go. Let's get back into the show. All right, so we are now back. We're about to get into this article here. All right. So I left a. Make sure I give you guys a link to this so you guys can follow along with me. Give you a link to this so you guys can follow along with me. This is a CNN article here. We're gonna be covering this. We're gonna be clipping this out too for you, so you guys can have this too. All right, so we're gonna post this on the Twitch chat. Thank you so much, Twitch, for supporting me. Thank you so much for holding me down. Post it on YouTube chat and also the Facebook chat. Thank you guys for holding me down. Thank you guys so much for holding me down. I appreciate it so much. I love you guys. All right, so let's get into this article here. All right. Fact check. Trump lawyer closes impeachment defense with a barrage of dishonesty. Written by Daniel Dale and Tara Subramanian. Wow. That's a heck of a name. All right. Published February 13th, which is yesterday, 2021. By the way, today is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you are enjoying it with somebody that you love or you care for. If not, remember to love yourself. With that being said, let's get into this article here. Former President Donald Trump's impeachment defense was dishonest from start to finish. Prior to Trump's Senate acquittal on Saturday on a charge that he incited the January 6th insurrection at the Capitol, Trump lawyer Michael Vanderveen delivered a closing argument that was replete with false and misleading statements. This followed a Friday session in which Vanderveen delivered other false and misleading statements, which followed a Monday written filing in which Vanderveen and his colleagues delivered still more false and misleading claims. Here's a fact check of some of the things Vanderveen said on Saturday, plus a fact check of the false claim made by a Democratic impeachment manager during Saturday's closing arguments. Again, let's get ready for this.
You're about to experience a nigga moment.
Let's get ready for this. Remember, guys, let's get ready for this.
You're about to experience a nigga moment.
Bruh.
You about to experience it, okay? Who perpetrated the insurrection? Vanderveen claimed that the insurrection at the Capitol was pre-planned and premeditated by the fringe left and right groups.
That's bullshit. Stop lying.
Far right groups, not far not far left. All right. Facts first. This is false. There is no evidence that left-wing groups were involved in planning or participating in the insurrection. Members of the right-wing groups, conversely, have been charged with both planning and participating. Though Trump's legal team has repeatedly attempted to muddy the waters, the evidence shows that it was Trump supporters who were overwhelmingly responsible for the attack. Numerous participants are alleged in court documents to have told the FBI their actions were motivated by their support of for Donald Trump, and some have even said that they felt that they had been directly instructed by Trump to take action, while some alleged participants have idiosyncratic political histories and hard to pinpoint ideologies. There is no basis for the suggestion that organized left-wing entities were involved in the insurrection. It is also important to note that some of the criminal behavior that day was allegedly planned in advance, but some was not. Only a handful of the 200 plus criminal cases filed to date indicate that rioters had showed up that day with the intention of breaching breaching the Capitol. So again, that's very important to distinguish, because if they didn't have an intention to do it, and that means that something pushed them towards that. And what the author here is trying to get at, the idea is that it was Trump's words that pushed it. So you get why they're saying this, right? Trump and incitement. Vanderveen said that the House impeachment managers had not shown a single example of Mr. Trump urging anyone to engage in violence of any kind. He then added that at no point did you hear anything that could even be ever possibly be construed as Mr. Trump encouraging or sanctioning an insurrection. Sanders, you did not hear those tapes because they do not exist. Facts first. It is obviously not true that Trump has not made any comments that could even possibly be construed as encouraging or sanctioning an insurrection. Multiple alleged insurrectionists or their lawyers have claimed to the FBI or in court that Trump's words inspired them to action that day. So again, if you have people who genuinely believe that, and you have no evidence to the contrary, unless you're a mind reader, you have multiple people claiming that. It's not just one, a bunch of them, right? Not just one. And I don't think I want to post this because again, I want people to question things. So I mean, I want people to know what's going on, right? I want people to know what's going on. Because this is very, very important. This is very, very crazy. I want people to see how crazy things have gotten, how out of control things have gotten. Like, again, I want you to take a pause for a moment and realize what we're talking about here. We're not talking about just some random insurrection. We're not talking about just some soccer hooligans who just showed up. Oh my gosh! Oh, silly Billy and his friends. They just showed up to the U.S. Capitol and come and tear it down. No. We're talking about an actual attempt to take over our government. That's what we're talking about here. We're not talking about just some weekend at fucking space camp. Okay, that's, again, some people have tried to downplay it. They have tried their best to say, oh, it was Antifa. It was, I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
It was Antifa. All right. It wasn't Patriots. All right. Right. It wasn't Patriots. All right. It wasn't Patriots. It was Antifa. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
It was them Antifers. And the FBI has already said that's not true. Right. It's possible that some of the people who are facing charges are simply trying to shift blame to Trump after the fact, but it is abundantly clear Trump's words were understood by some listeners as a presidential endorsement of an uprising. Trump's words prior to January 6th, again, prior to January 6th. Van der Veen said Mr. Trump did not spend the weeks prior to January 6th inciting violence. He spent those weeks pursuing his election challenge through the court system and other legal procedures, exactly as the Constitution and Congress prescribed. Facts first. This is a highly incomplete account, I should say, of Trump's behavior after the election. Rather than simply file lawsuits and await court's decisions, Trump mounted a relentless public campaign to convince his supporters of the lie that they had been cheated out of the victory. He also urged supporters to come to Washington for a January 6th protest he promised would be wild. He did say that, but that did happen. Biden-Harris and condemnations of violence. Van der Veen echoed false attacks Trump himself had made in the past, claiming President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris repeatedly refused to condemn attacks and acts of violence during riots last year. Facts first, this is false. Both Biden and Harris condemned riots and violence last year on multiple occasions. However, they did express support for peaceful protests. In August, Biden says, I want to be very clear about all of this. Rioting is not protesting. Looting is not protesting. Setting fires is not protesting. None of this is protesting. It's lawlessness, plain and simple. And those who do it should be prosecuted. Violence will not bring change. It will only bring destruction. It's wrong in every way. Harris distinguished between peaceful and violent protests in her own August statement, saying, we must always defend peaceful protests and peaceful demonstrators. We should not confuse them with those looting and committing acts of violence, she added. We will not let those vigilantes and extremists derail the path to justice. In October, Biden and Harris issued a joint statement following the fatal police shooting of Walter Wallace Jr., a black man in Philadelphia who was carrying a knife doing what his family said was a mental health crisis. Biden and Harris said that no amount of anger at the very real injustices in our society, I should say, excuses violence, and that looting is not a protest, it is a crime. The timing of the trial. Van der Veen claimed that it was Democrats' fault that there were constitutional questions about holding an impeachment trial for a president who is no longer in office. He said, they said on the article, it could have tried the president while he was still in office if they really believed he was an imminent threat. They didn't. Facts first. It is inaccurate for Van der Veen to pin sole blame on the Democrats for the Senate's decision to hold the trial after Trump left office. Democrats did propose to try Trump while he was still in office. It was the Republican Senator Mitch McConnell and then the majority leader in the Senate who rejected the idea, rebuffing Democrats' suggestion of bringing the Senate back on an emergency basis for a trial before Biden's inauguration. McConnell said on January 13th, the day the House voted to impeach Trump, that there was no chance a fair or serious Senate trial could be completed before the inauguration. Trump's past comments about violence. One of the Democratic House impeachment managers, Representative Madeline Dean of Pennsylvania spoke during closing arguments about Trump's rhetoric before the insurrection. Donald Trump knew the people he was inciting. Leading up to the January the 6th, he saw the violence they were capable of. He had a pattern and practice of praising and encouraging supporters of violence, never condemning it, Dean said. Facts first. It's true that Trump had a pattern of encouraging or applauding supporters of violence. We listed 9 examples in a fact check Friday, but it's not true that Trump never condemned violence or support for violence. Trump has issued repeated condemnations. Again, they're being fair. They are saying that Trump has condemned violence. Trump was vocal last year in his denunciation of violence connected to racial justice protests and violence allegedly associated with the Antifa movement. In both cases, he was transparent in his efforts to use these incidents as a cudgel against his Democratic opponents. But he has also condemned violence of other kinds on multiple other occasions. These include an anti-Semitic massacre at a Pittsburgh synagogue in 2018, the mailing of bombs in 2018 to Trump's political opponents, and CNN mass shootings in Texas and Ohio in 2019, and an anti-Semitic stabbing attack in New York in 2019. No nation can succeed that tolerates violence or the threat of violence as a method of political intimidation, coercion, or control. We all know that. Such conduct must be fiercely opposed and firmly prosecuted, he said in one October 2018 speech in which he discussed the mail bombs. So CNN was fair. You can't say that they were unfair. They did mention, right, where Donald Trump has condemned violence, but they're also suggesting that 2 things can be true at once. 2 things can be true at once, that he has actually condemned violence in the past, but also encouraged it. 2 things can be true at once, right? So I think that's what CNN is going after, and I think that's actually a fair and reasonable approach. What say you? All right, guys, that's going to be the second article that I'm going to clip out and have for you as a separate video. Let's go ahead and read some comments here. All right, so from Cosmic Squirrel, he says, what do you think about senators saying it was their D-Day? I think they are pearl-clutching liars. I think that for some people, it was their freaking D-Day. In some minds, because some people are just kind of slow, man. Some people are just slow enough to freaking believe that. You can't doubt the power of stupidity. And if you're doubting that, man, you have clearly, oh my God, clearly never been to goddamn Florida. Florida man means exist for a reason, my brother. Florida man means exist for a reason. All right? They exist for a reason. He also says an unarmed insurrection. It wasn't exactly unarmed. They had poles and shit. They had weapons, just not firearms, because the gun control in Washington D.C. is pretty fucking intense. So, but yeah, I kind of get what you're getting at. But again, they did try. It's not like they didn't try. And he says it was obviously not Antifa. That shit will be rubble if it was. There was a stink like a fire. No, there wasn't. There were fires. There was shit that even Antifa wouldn't do. Antifa would not build a goddamn gallows. Like, they are not that bold. They're dumb. But they ain't stupid. That's the difference between being dumb and being stupid. That was stupid. You're building a gallows, chanting the vice president's name, talking about you want to hang him. You know what's going to happen to you, bro. We have a new subscriber, guys. We have a Michael O'Brien. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for supporting the podcast. Thank you for everybody who's watching. We're going to get some more news stories. I appreciate everybody for supporting me. I have an upcoming podcast. What's up, Cosmic Squirrel? What's up, DM Cosmic Chaos in the chat? Hey, man, I'm seeing some regulars here. I'm building the audience and I'm building a fan base here. Now, I appreciate that. I want to actually build a fan base doing what I do here. I want to give you guys news, but I also want to give you guys news and give you my opinion at the same time. So I'm going to be able to clip out parts of this show. So that's why I take little 5-minute, 10-minute breaks sometimes in between articles so that I can get more done and get a much more complete show for you guys. A much more complete show. All right. So we covered a Fox News article. We covered a CNN piece. I think I want to go. I think I want to go to Newsmax. Right. I want to go over to Newsmax. Right. So I think it's gonna be a big one here that I want to go over to Newsmax. So once again, I want to be able to give you guys news from multiple sources. I've already given you CNN, I'll give you Fox News, but I want to give you Newsmax from the from what I would call the far right. from what I would define as far right. Now you cannot agree with that, but some of the stuff that they put out, man, it's just like, come on, man. It's like, come on, man. You know, they are a little thirsty when it comes to news. They are a little thirsty when it comes to news. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and post that link in the chat ahead of time before we get into it, man. By the way, guys, I would encourage you guys to always make sure you like the stream, make sure you share, make sure if you got people on Twitch, right? Make sure you let people on Twitch know that I exist. Make sure if you got TikTok, make sure you follow me on TikTok, guys. All right. Let's see. We got some more comments in the chat. So the usual stuff. That guy from DM Cosmic Chaos. And from Cosmic Squirrel says that guy with the zip ties was on a mission. Yes, he was. DM Cosmic Chaos says, I'm good. What about you? I'm very good, man. I'm very good. Let me go grab something to drink real quick. Let me go ahead and load up my Bongaroo, and we're gonna get back into another news story. The next one's gonna be pretty juicy. Open the next one, the Newsmax articles. It's gonna be about Joe Biden and his new gun control push. We're gonna go over that. I'm gonna have a lot to say about that. Trust me on that one. All right. So we are back. And I'm still black. And shit. God damn, I'm dark, man. I'm like a fucking sunspot. Oh, man. By the way, guys, if you want to follow me on my playlist, I have a playlist that I have. Let me go ahead and grab my phone real quick. Take a little intermission. I have a playlist you guys can watch, right, of my music, of my favorite music. And I want to post that in the chat of you guys so you guys can have that. Because, again, I want you guys to kind of, like, be a little bit more connected to me. So, on YouTube Music, right, I'm going to get in the all right, so Cosmic Squirrel says, I'm good, mate. Chilling in the bush here with the drop bears and fighting deers. Fighting deers, yeah. The deers that fucking square up on you. Fucking kangaroos, man. Red kangaroos, I've seen a full grown. Yo, they are some big fuckers, man. They're tall as shit, too, and they're muscular. Yo, like, I saw one of them, like, flex a goddamn arm. Yo, they got some guns. Yo, them boys got guns, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Them boys got guns. So, I'm going to post this in the live chat. This is a link to my Google Music playlist. I'm gonna pop that link over on Twitch as well, because I want Twitch to. I'm gonna pin that message. There we go. All right, so we're gonna pop that over on Twitch as well. That way, you know, if you guys want to listen to what I listen to, you want to hear my freaking music, you know, my musical taste, you can. They got zip ties. I just want to give you guys a little bit of something else extra with me, but in a second I'm gonna start talking about gun control. So you give me a second. I'm gonna need to load up a lot of weed for this. Just give me a second, because I'm going to probably lose my goddamn temper. You're going to hear me do a lot of shouting. I apologize ahead of time. So I'm going to turn down my mic volume, because I hate gun control. So just, in fact, I'm going to take my grinder here, and I'm going to stuff down some more of my keef, because I'm going to need some keef for this. Because Joe Biden, when he starts talking about gun control, it just makes me want to just punch him in the, never mind. I want to punch a pillow. Not Joe Biden. Punch a pillow. I just want to punch a pillow sometimes when I think about Joe Biden. Not him. I would never bring harm to Joe Biden, ever. And if you ever threaten the president, you an idiot and a freaking terrorist. Don't ever do that. But I want to punch a pillow when I think about Joe Biden. I want to punch a pillow. In Minecraft, right? If there was a user named Joe Biden, I would probably, not give him any help if he got attacked by like monsters or something like that, You gotta be real careful because these politicians are real sensitive, real sensitive. They want to launch drone strikes, but they can't take fucking words, Start wars, but can't take words. I feel threatened by your words. Don't you start wars? That ain't the same. Shouldn't it be? I'm gonna tell you, I brought that up, right? And then somebody said, well, that's not the same. Shouldn't it be? If you can start a war, you should be able to take a fucking insult, right? I mean, damn, you are literally ordering other people's home to be fucking drone strike, but you can't take a fucking insult. It's goddamn incredible, isn't it? Goddamn incredible. I can drone strike somebody else's home, but don't insult me because my feelings are goddamn fragile. Pussy ass shit. Listen, I'm gonna need this because we're gonna talk about gun control next. And I don't know if y'all are aware, but I hate gun control. So you about to see me in rare form in a second. I'm probably gonna lose my goddamn mind. I'm gonna try to keep my volume down to a freaking no. All right, so we have a few comments to check. Cosmic Squirrel says, "I'm ready. Don't let them do it. They did it here. It's shit. You got to have nearly 12 months to get a license while they try to find some reason to not let you have it. That's what I mean about pearl clutchers. Fucking liars. Yeah, pearl clutchers. I hate fucking gun control, man. I hate that shit, man. It's some bullshit. Like, and I know what you're fucking talking about because you are in like Australia, right? Yeah, that fucking gun buyback bullshit. I'm not with that shit, man. That's some bullshit. Like, well, it was a gun buyback. It's not gun control. It's still a fucking force, though. Like people love to redefine shit, right? They love to fucking redefine. Well, it's not gun control. It's just common sense reform. It's gun control, bitch. Stop! Don't you piss on me and call me rank. Don't you fucking rub my fucking anus and then take a fucking cactus and fucking anal probe me with it. Okay? Don't you fucking lie to me. Don't fucking lie to me. You can't bullshit me. I hate that shit. That whole shit. Well, we gotta limit you to fucking protect you. I ain't no goddamn child. I can take care of myself. I can take care of my goddamn self. I ain't no goddamn child. I ain't no fucking child. Yeah, exactly, Cosmic Squirrel. It's not gun control. It's not having a gun. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this article here. All right, I got. So you check the live chat. You should have a link to this article already. It's coming after the link. It's coming right before the link where I posted my music on YouTube Music. All right, so this is coming from Newsmax. I'm gonna clip this too, so you guys have this as a separate video. Trust me, you're gonna want this one because I'm gonna go in, yo. It's from Newsmax. Biden calls on Congress to enact common sense gun law reforms. You fucking piece of shit.
You're about to experience a nigga moment.
Have you not seen gun sales during this period, you fucking old senile piece of shit? Have you not seen gun sales? They're through the fucking roof, right? So when you see gun sales increasing through the goddamn roof, what is that fucking telling your fucking retarded ass, huh? Honcho? People don't like gun control. You fucking retard. You fucking idiot. Your fucking best buddy, your goddamn a drone strike loving, your fucking black and brown people betraying fucking asshole buddy who lied to black people, who lied to the country, Barack Obama. Insane Obama, drone striking black and brown people like a fucking white supremacist. Now, all of a sudden, you sit there saying, well, the fucking police are goddamn messed up, right? You're telling me that black people have a legitimate reason to not trust the goddamn cops, but now all of a sudden you want to take away our guns so that we are forced to allow the same racist ass cops as you are complaining about. You fucking idiot. Fuck you, Joe Biden. This article was published on February 14th, 2021. I know it's Valentine's Day, but fuck Joe Biden. Joe Biden can go love a fucking cactus for a goddamn anal probe, okay? Fuck Joe Biden. He can eat a dick. People like, oh, well, you like Joe? Eat a fucking dick. What the fuck makes you think I like Joe Biden? Have you not seen my damn content? I fucking hate Joe Biden. He's an old piece of shit, old racist piece of shit who was friends with damn Strom Thurmond. I lived in South Carolina for over 30 goddamn years. I know all about fucking Strom Thurmond. Okay? Anybody who's been friends with that guy is probably a fucking racist. I'm just saying, oh my God, call me a conspiracy, a fucking, a conspiracy goddamn theorist. No. My fucking antennas are up with Joe Biden when you're friends with fucking Strom Thurmond. Fuck Joe Biden. Yeah. Biden calls on Congress to enact common sense common law reform. What common sense? Nigga, we already have a fucking Nix check that was based on fucking racism that was made to go after fucking the Black Panther Party and fucking MLK. We already got that. What more do you goddamn want? Well, how do we stop mass shootings? How about next time the economy shuts down, you and your senator fucking buddies give people more than $1,800 fucking dollars. Maybe that will convince them to not go rob somebody. Because people are fucking hungry, you asshole. That's why crime is fucking increasing. It's not Black Lives Matter. It's not the fucking Proud Boys. It's not the fucking far right. It's not MAGA. It's not fucking Antifa. No. It's you bastards. It's you bastards. You got the fucking nerve. You want to fucking disarm me, you piece of shit. Okay, let me. Woosah. 3, 2, 1. Whew, 1, 2, 3. Who the hell? That nigga bothering me. That nigga right there. That nigga face on the goddamn screen. He's bothering me. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, fucking 3. That's who's bothering me. Fucking Joe Biden. Fuck Joe Biden. Let's get into this goddamn article, man. 3, 2, 1. Woosah. Woosah. Sorrow reverberated across the country Sunday as Americans, including President Joe Biden, joined a Florida community in remembering the 17 lives lost 3 years ago in the Parkland school shooting massacre. In seconds, the lives of dozens of families and the life of an American community were changed forever, Biden said in a statement released Sunday. The president used the occasion to call on Congress to strengthen gun laws, including requiring background checks on all gun sales, and banning assault weapons. There was no time to wait, the president said.
You're about to experience a nigger moment.
You know, Joe, it'd be a great idea. You remember how you made that promise that we were going to have $2,000 checks during your first month of your presidency of your fucking term? Given that how we're in February now, I can see that you didn't keep that promise. Now, what you tried to say was, we're going to give you $1,400 along with the $600 you always got. But Joe, let me ask you a question. Do you think that feeds a newborn child formula, Joe? Do you think that a family can survive off of that, Joe? Suppose the mother and the father haven't had a job this entire time, which is completely fucking understandable depending on where you are, Joe. It was a government who shut down the fucking economy. Okay? It was a government, Joe. Your Democrat Party, fuck Democrat, because I want to come off flat. You will get more vocal respect from me when you start acting like you give a shit about the goddamn people. You said you wanted universal fucking health care. You said that you wanted a $15 minimum goddamn wage. You control the House, Senate, and the goddamn White House, and y'all ain't getting shit done yet. So goddamn it, until I see more progress, guess what? You don't get to be called Democratic. You're Democrat. That's it. That's it. when I refer to you seriously, you don't get the IC because, see, that is more effort on my end. Democrat. That's it. Not cratic. Act. Not ick. Act. Okay? You get that. There is no time to wait. You fucking piece of shit. Shut the fuck up, Joe Biden. Because, quiet is kept. People have forgotten, people have memory hold the idea that it was Obama and you, buddy, that allowed Fast and Furious to happen. You remember how these drug cartels managed to get all these damn assault weapons and shit? Yeah. Wasn't that you, Joe? I guess there was no time to wait then too, huh? So arm the fucking cartels, but disarm American citizens. You fucking piece of shit. Wow. Just wow. Just fucking.
It seems to me a strange thing.
I'm trying to make it through this article without fucking exploding. And I know some people love to see that shit. I know some of you like to see that kind of content, but I want to get through this article without calling Joe Biden every fucking insult that my mind can come up to in the very moment. I'm trying my best to, but Joe Biden can eat the biggest black dick that I can possibly fucking imagine. I want him to suck my dick from fucking China. I wish my dick was like Mr. fucking Fantastic from the Fantastic Four. I wish my fucking penis was Reed Richards. I wish my penis self-identified as Reed Richards so I can stretch my dick out from damn China and make Joe Biden suck it. Fuck Joe Biden. There was no time to wait, the president said. We owe it to all those we've lost, it to only those we left behind to grieve, to make a change. The time to act is now. Well, then how about this? If you think about all the people that we've lost, all the people we grieved, how about this? Right? How about in the current moment, we have a global pandemic, people have lost their jobs, committed suicide, businesses shut down left and right, your buddy Gavin Newsom has lost his fucking mind in goddamn California. How about you show the same commitment? And then I'll believe you when it comes to goddamn gun control. Because see, the reason why, right? The reason why people take someone like Malala seriously when it comes to human rights, because again, she has a body of work that shows that, right? Right? It doesn't matter. It fucking doesn't matter the scenario. Malala is the goddamn same. You look at someone like Elon Musk, very consistent. Look at someone like even Donald Trump, very consistent. You know what Trump's gonna say before he even says it because he's Donald Trump. He's brash. He's loud. He's a fucking narcissist. We all know this shit, right? But see, the problem with Joe Biden is that he's not consistent, right? Right. You were friends with Strom Thurmond, who praised goddamn black codes. Because, see, I lived in South Carolina for over 30 goddamn years, right? So you praised Strom Thurmond, who praised black codes that were used to disarm black people, right? So that is a point against your body of work. So, Joe Biden, I don't believe you. I don't believe that this is just all about, making people safer. Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you, as George Carlin says, you can't make people safe. That's why you allow them to have guns, you fucking retard. Governor Ron DeSantis ordered flags to be lowered to have staff from sunrise to sunset across the state to honor those who perished when a former student, Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, opened fire on campus with an AR-15 on Valentine's Day in 2018. When the gunfire ended, 14 students and 3 staff members were dead and 17 others were wounded. The suspect, Nicholas Cruz, is still awaiting trial. In his proclamation for a day of remembrance, DeSantis asked fellow Floridians to pause for a moment of silence at 3 p.m. Sunday. The Parkland community is resilient in the wake of tragedy and reminds us just how strong and united Floridians can be in the face of such a devastating loss, the governor said in his proclamation. The Republican governor also noted that some of the school safety measures enacted since the tragedy 3 years ago, including money to install panic alert systems at schools across the state and strengthen programs meant to prevent violence before they occur. The panic alert measure was dubbed Alyssa's Law in honor of the 14-year-old Alyssa All-Her-Death. One of the students killed 3 years ago, but the critics say the governor and Republican-controlled legislator have done little to keep guns away from potentially bad actors and have opposed the ban of assault-style weapons, as they should. As they should. What the fuck is a goddamn... Listen, I'm going to just end this shit now. What is a fucking assault-style weapon? Again, Ruger Mini 14, okay? I'm gonna show you something real quick. I'm gonna fucking blow your mind. Oh my God, I'm gonna blow your mind. Okay, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
I'm about to blow your mind. Okay, I'm about to blow your fucking mind. All right. Now, you see those two weapons there? They're the exact same weapon. Fires the exact same bullet. Except one looks scary and one doesn't. You're like, well, if it's the same weapon, then why don't you just get that? What the fuck would it matter? It's the same weapon. It just looks cooler. If you put assault style shit on a fucking truck, it's still gonna go same speed. Well, it's probably gonna be slower actually. So it's probably not going to be all that useful. But once again, it doesn't fucking matter. Every time you bring up assault-style weapons and that kind of shit, it just shows ignorance of firearms. So before you just talk about firearms and that kind of shit, learn about them. And you realize how retarded gun control truly is. Once you learn about them. It's people like, oh, you shouldn't say the word retarded. Shut the fuck up. Click away. If you don't like me saying the word retarded, click away. I can definitely tell that you're probably also the type who hates gun control as well. Because if you want to control what the fuck I say, you also want to control what kind of guns I own. And at some point, you have to fucking recognize that that's some authoritarian bullshit. It's the same goddamn weapon. That's a Ruger Mini 14. The same fucking weapon. The same goddamn weapon. These niggas in goddamn fucking Congress and goddamn Senate, they lie to us and tell us the truth at the same goddamn time. Just like fucking Cat Williams said. They lie to us and tell us the truth at the same goddamn time. We need stronger goddamn gun control. And let's ban assault-style weapons. Okay, so you're banning furnishings. Yeah. Okay, but what if the weapon can do the exact same thing? Well, then we got to do something about the goddamn weapon. Wait. That's not what you said before. Well, again, that's just common sense. No, that's not common sense because one thing was... the one thing that was common sense before is now changed. You keep moving what you think common sense is. See, common sense apparently is on a goddamn boat in a big ass ocean in a fucking storm. Common sense is just fucking like just whoosh whoosh whoosh. What is common sense gun control now? Because if you ban the goddamn gun on the fucking bottom, you gotta ban the one on the goddamn top. Because they are the exact same weapon. They just look fucking different. Do you now see how fucking retarded gun control truly is? How stupid it is. It was never about keeping people safe. Because if it were about keeping people safe, right? Then you tell me. Do you think the government actually cares about you? Yes or no? Do you think the government actually gives a fuck about you? Yes or no? Do you honestly think that? If the answer is no, no, and I know some people are gonna try to sidestep that. I'm gonna ask you a direct question. I want a direct answer. Do you think yes or no? No, I don't know. No. You're only allowed to say yes or fucking no. Yes or no. Do you think politicians give a fuck about you? Truly give a fuck about you overall. And if you're gonna say, well, I don't know, I can't. Okay, fine. Which way are you leaning towards? If you're not fucking stupid, you gotta kind of realize, right? Politicians don't give a shit about you, just overall. So then why are they pushing goddamn gun control? When people are buying more guns now than fucking ever, you can barely find ammunition. Like 9mm ammo, like fucking CZ P07, 9mm ammo, man, that shit's hard to find now. Which tells me people are buying it. I see grandmas walking up and down in fucking states where you can open carry. I see grandmas walking up and down the street with fucking AK-47s. Okay? Which tells me that if Karen is fucking doing that shit, right? If Karen is fucking doing this shit, right? So I just don't want to hear that shit. I want a fair shake. So, anyways, again, that's the article. I'm just so sick of Joe Biden with his fucking gun control shit. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Gun control is bullshit. If you support gun control, man, listen, you should really, really reconsider. It is not about keeping you safe. The same government who goes out of their way to fucking drone strike people does not care about human life. They care about control. Period. All right, so we got somebody in the chat here. I was summoned here. All right, so it's not gun control. Just see you guys. You still hate the police. Democrats abuse. Okay. All right, so Q on Thetic, G on the mic. Call in. The lines are open. I'm waiting on you. Tell people it blocked you. No. The lines are open. Stop being a coward. Okay? Because once again, if you're gonna talk all this shit, right? Call in. The lines are open. Lines are open. Like I said, I give most everybody a goddamn wrench. If you just leave an insightful comment, I give most everybody a goddamn wrench. And I'm waiting now. 253-203-6784. 253-203-6784. Come on here. So once again, I'm gonna give you one more chance to call in. Right? All right, man. I'm gonna give you one more chance to call in. Cause, like I said, there's a lot of people in the chat here who have wrenches who don't even agree with me. But you wanna know why they have wrenches and you don't? Because I artificially created an in-group and fucking out-group. Right? I artificially created one. Whereas if people knows that you don't have a goddamn wrench, you must be extra fucking retarded. Because I give most everybody a goddamn wrench. Listen, there was a guy who came in here yesterday. His name was some kind of Confederate fucking name. Like clearly some down south racist shit, right? I still gave him a goddamn wrench. He started sharing a bunch of racist fucking memes in my fucking Discord. And I had no problem with it because it was goddamn funny. Right? So long as you're funny or fucking insightful, I'm gonna let the fucking shit goddamn goddamn slide, right? But if you're just gonna be like retarded and just be dumb, I mean, it's just not cool. Typical. He has only one opinion. Typical black man blaming police for the mess black communities are in. Typical black man. So that statement doesn't make you racist. Again, I'm just gonna screenshot that for you. Typical black man, right? So that doesn't make you racist, right? That statement doesn't make you racist, right? Typical black man. Typical black man. So what if I said that the typical white woman sucks my dick? Would that be racist on me? No? No? What if I said that your white mother is sucking my fucking cock right now? Would that be racist on me? Would it be racist if I just simply made a distinction on race for no fucking reason, right? Because it doesn't really matter if I'm black or white, right? I can still say the exact same shit without being black or white, right? So then why did you make the goddamn, the fucking distinction? See? People don't realize how racist they fucking sound until they actually listen to the shit that they fucking say. And this is why I guarantee you he will never call in. He will never call in. He will never call in. Never. And the only way that he's gonna fucking do it, right? Right? The only way that he's gonna fucking do it is if, again, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you one more time, man. Call in. You call in, you get a fucking wrench. You get a wrench. You're gonna be a moderator in my fucking chat. If you call in, it doesn't matter if I don't even agree with you, right? It doesn't even matter. I just want you to call in. We can disagree, right? But he's saying he's not racist, right? That's not racism. Typical black dude, right? What do you mean by typical black dude? That's not racism? You see what I mean? This is why I make them call in. Now you see why. Because then you see exactly who these people are. You get to see who they truly are. The little scared bitches that they truly are. They can talk all that shit in the fucking live chat, right? Right. But if I said that I will even mute myself and just let you talk. And just let you talk. Right? They still can't fucking do it. They still can't fucking do it. Imagine how cowardly that has to be. Imagine how sad you've who lives their life like this, going around trying to troll black people because you're fucking racist? Who lives their life like this? You know, again, like that's why I want to reach out to these people and just talk to these people, because I want to know, what does it take, right, to be this mad at a fucking black man for taking your fucking girlfriend? What does it take? What does it take to be this mad at a fucking black man because one of us fucked your goddamn girlfriend? Right? Right? What does it take? Why is they I just don't understand that, right? See a DM here says dudes, he's got to be trolled saying shit like that. Gave him the rules of the show. I put them on note. He got a warning. They usually are. It's not hard to call, and I called him on phone's a piece of shit. Yeah, again, that's why now you see why I do it, right? Because again, when you pull these people out, right, and you separate them from the goddamn crowds, right, it exposes him for who they truly are, and that's why they never do it. That's why so many of us are doing the whole live call-in show, because this is actually very, very difficult. It's very difficult to keep the same energy that I have throughout a whole fucking podcast for hours. It is so hard to do, man. It is not easy. I gotta tell you, if it looks easy to fucking on you, it's not. Let me go ahead and reassure you, it's not simple, man. So again, that's why I get them to call in. Because I want to also get people to participate in the actual show, right? So again, we've covered one from Newsmax, from Fox, and CNN. We're gonna cover one more here. We're gonna cover a few more here. But again, I want to cover a story that I think is gonna be pretty interesting. That I think is gonna be important. All right, important for things to come. Important for things to come, and there are some things that's going on with Fox News that you should know about. And I want you to see what other publications are saying about Fox News, because Fox News, man, it is things are happening there that is very, very what is voice chat? Oh yeah. Here. You can come join my Discord here. Cosmic. By the way, I'm going to post a link to my Discord. You can post a link to my Discord right there. And in that Discord, once you join, you get a role, and then I get you into you can join the voice chat. Or if you look on the left-hand side panel, you should see something called Stream Room. And if you have any issues or any concerns, I can put like a little window capture up on my screen. I can show you how that actually works, okay? Just let me know if you run into any kind of issues, and I'll help you out with that, okay? Because again, I want you to be able to participate in the show. You can be able to talk on the show. So I'll give you guys a link in the chat, man. It's about Fox News. If you read the headline when you open it, it's gonna be pretty interesting. So it's gonna be the fourth article that we cover today. I'm gonna clip all this out for you guys. And you guys can have all these articles. And there's videos coming up about Mass Effect. That rant that I did during that one live stream, it wasn't like a weekly Pitchfork podcast, right? It wasn't like a daily one. It was one towards like the evening. I went on an epic rant. I went on an epic because people who actually saw it, they were like, "You gotta clip that, man." So I was mad because I want my fucking Mass Effect. I don't want the fucking progressive fucking politics, right? I want fucking Mass Effect. By the way, if anyone has an issue with me doing that, you got an issue with freedom. And I don't like bootlickers anyway, so. Anyways, let's get into the next article. I'm a hardworking man, ain't it? I'm just back to back. I have a look and I have to go out of YouTube on this phone. Okay. Well, that's fine. All right, let me know when you join. Okay, so General, let's see. I think someone joined the YouTube right here. Cosmic Squirrel. Okay, let me go ahead and give you a roll real quick. All right, if you want to join on the show, let me know. I'm in the stream room right now. In fact, I could probably just bring you in here. Create invite. So I messaged you on something. Okay, I messaged you where you're supposed to go. So just check your messages on Discord, and you should be able to join me. And let me know when you join. All right. So once again, we're gonna be able to cover some other things. With that being said, guys, we're gonna get straight into the next news article. We want to wait for Cosmic Squirrel to join, but I'm gonna have my desktop sound mute. Oh well, I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. So Cosmic Squirrel, when you join the voice chat, I'm gonna be going over the particular news article. So and I'll talk to you like a little bit afterwards. But I want to go ahead and get to the particular news article and get that out of the way, knock it out of the way. That way you guys can have that. So when I clip it out, you guys can have that. Because again, if I start clipping out things, I dominate. Okay, my whole strategy is volume. I work hard. I'm one of the hardest working people on YouTube. I try to give you consistent, steady streams of content, different types of it, because that's what I want to do. I want to entertain you, but also give you, the news. So let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. All right. This is a article from CNN Business. Fox News is moving further to the right by Alexis Benevesti of CNN Business, published on February 14th, 2021. Happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully you guys are snuggled in with the one you love, but if not, remember to always love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love anyone else, and it's hard for anyone to love you. With that being said, guys, let's get into this article here. New York CNN Business. Fox News has amped up its highly charged rhetoric in the post-Trump era, focusing on bashing the left and President Joe Biden. With Donald Trump out of the White House, Fox News is taking a hard right turn in an effort to win back an audience that it lost, says CNN's chief media correspondent Brian Stelter on Reliable Sources on Sunday. Every move Fox makes is a move further right, Stelter said. The network's recent moves, including a shakeup of its lineup to include more opinion and less news, as well as a lack of focus on Trump's second impeachment trial, indicate that Fox News is only inching closer to far-right content. In January, the network announced that it was removing one of its only nighttime hours of news coverage and replacing it with a right-wing opinion show. This signified a further shift toward the conservative opinion programming that Fox News viewers overwhelmingly prefer, as the network competes with other right-wing outlets, including Newsmax and One American News Network. That is Trump. One American News is like a fucking meme, man. They are a fucking meme at this point. You gotta admit, they are a fucking meme, man. They are a fucking meme at this point. One American News is a goddamn meme. Jesus, man. They tell me they are not the worst, man. Tell me they are not the worst. Tell me they are not the worst. God, man, they suck Trump's dick so hard, they might lose teeth. They might lose their dental records on Trump's penis. They suck his dick so damn hard. It is like, I remember when I first watched One American News. I still had fucking cable, and yes, I still had cable. I still had cable. You can feel free to laugh. You can feel free to make your jokes. I still had cable. Yes, that was sad of me. I should have never did that. I should have reconsidered getting cable, because cable is for the devil, and the devil's a goddamn lie. Except for me, I'm Devil Man, I'm DA. However, but the other devil, he's a goddamn liar. No, that's some bullshit. You know, One American News, they are laughably pro-Trump. Like, and they don't even hide it, right? I remember it was like this one press conference, and it was just, oh my God, they are just laughably pro-Trump, and so Fox News has to compete with that, right? They have to compete with that, and that is a really, really bad place to be, man. That is a bad place to be when you got to compete with One American News on trying to be far right. So you got to compete with Newsmax on trying to be far as right. That sucks, man. I almost feel bad for like Fox, man. I almost feel bad. Almost a little bit. Not that much, but almost a little bit, right? They fucking deserve this. I hope they fucking crash and stop fucking existing, to be honest with you. But damn, that is... You got to compete with Newsmax to be far right.
Give your meat a good old rub.
That's some spicy meat, man.
That's it.
That's
nice
it.
and hot.
Nice and hot.
Hot and spicy meat.
Yeah, boy. Bruh. Anyways, but replacing news with opinion could inflame tensions between Fox's news division and its opinion programs, which so often veer into conspiracy theory territory. Whew.
It seems to me a strange thing.
Conspiracy theory. I tell you, after we had QAnon, that's definitely what we need, right? That is definitely, I tell you what, we need more QAnon programming. I'll tell you what, we don't need none of these Antifa programming from CNN, MSNBC, all right? Devil's Advocate, we don't need Devil's Advocate either, all right? Pitchfork podcast, far left publication, granted. You see a lot of far right shit too, but it almost appears like you are goddamn centrist, okay? But you know what, Devil? Fuck you, Dev. All right? I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
All right? All right, Devil. Shut your mouth, Devil, okay?
I'll tell you what.
All right? All right? You and your freaking Antifa content, all right? All right? You hate police, all right? You hate Trump, all right? Granted, you also hate Democrats. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer. In fact, every goddamn Democrat. But you know what? All right? All right, you far leftists who hates leftists. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
The far leftist who hates leftists. Okay. Whatever you say, bro. All right. You got me there. I guess. They're not moving further right. They're moving further into BS, said the Daily Beast editor-in-chief Noah Skyman. Said on reliable sources, they decided to have layoffs on their hard news unit and go further and further into the crazy. Fox News, however, rejected suggestions that the lineup change was a result of the post-election trouble, pointing out that the network said in October that it regularly considers programming changes, including to its daytime lineup, and will launch new formats as appropriate after the election. New formats as appropriate, meaning we have lost our viewers because we told the truth one time, and our viewers, we now realize that our viewers don't give a shit about the goddamn truth because they're mostly QAnon goddamn boomers. Oh my God. Wow, man. You know, before Fox starts any podcast, they should just play this one clip.
You're about to experience a nigga moment.
That's gonna be their whole podcast, all right? All right. That's gonna be their whole podcast.
You're about to experience a nigga moment.
That's gonna be their whole fucking newscast, their whole network. It's just gonna be before any episode of any show plays on Fox. Just play this shit first.
You're about to experience a nigga moment.
That's exactly what it is. Fox News is a walking nigga moment. Fox News is a walking nigga moment. Like they can't even help themselves, right? They can't even help themselves because Fox News is a walking nigga moment. They are the nigga moments of fucking news. Granted, right. I will say that Brian Stelter on Reliable Sources, I gotta say, that is fucking hilarious. They call that show Reliable Sources when most of the sources are fucking anonymous. Reliable anonymous sources. Oh my God, what the fuck is that shit? Reliable anonymous sources. Listen, man. I've studied nigga moments throughout my entire journalistic career. But that's some shit that even I can't fucking explain. But that's another thing I can't explain. And just the Fox News moving further to the fucking right. You know, I mean, honestly, that doesn't shock me because they lost a lot of their support when they even suggested that Joe Biden was going to become president. They wanted Fox News to support the election conspiracies. And when Fox News didn't support the election conspiracies, their hard Trump base went over to Newsmax. They went over to several other publications. One American News, which is like basically the North Korea of fucking like American news. If the administration in charge is on the right, you know, like on the left, they are the fucking attack dogs. But as soon as a Donald Trump or any other Republican or even somebody who's to the right of fucking Nancy Pelosi gets into fucking office, you're gonna watch them become the biggest bootlickers and dick suckers you ever seen in your goddamn life. I mean, some of their coverage is fucking laughable. And Fox News has to outright that. So I kind of almost feel bad for Fox, but not too much because I hope Fox stops fucking existing. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the article. Let me know what you think. Do you think that Fox News is moving further to the right, or do you think that I'm just being exaggerated? Do you think that Brian Stelter is a crybaby bitch boy? Do you think that Brian Stelter is a bottom or top? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And without further ado, man, horns up. Peace out. All right. So, anyways, guys, I'm back here. So we go cover a few more articles again. I just want to be able to clip it out and try different formats to see what you guys like. All right, so let's get into the comments here. I have a look around, but I have to go out of YouTube on this phone. So I source conspiracy or propaganda. I study propaganda and do this everywhere. Reliable sources every time. Something cries, an angel gets his wings. Anonymous source means them. They fucking making shit up. North Korea news. Rupert Murdoch is the kingmaker. Absolutely. I agree with you, brother. By the way, Cosmic Squirrel, if you want to jump in the voice chat, you can. I'm in the voice chat right now. If you want to jump in there, if anyone else wants to, let me know. Let me know what you think about the news. It covered it's like the fifth article there, fourth or fifth article. It's gonna be a lot of clipping, but I got a few articles. I got a few videos that are coming up now. To give you guys a kind of a special little treat for joining the live chat, right? I'm gonna give you a special treat. If you're here to the live chat and you're still here with me, right? If you're still here with me, I'm gonna give you a special preview to a video that I did. See, again, I try to reward everybody for giving me support. You give me even a little bit of support, man, I'm gonna show you love, right? I'm gonna give you this crazy rant that I did. It's a video that no one has yet. If you watch one live stream, I'm not gonna tell you which one. You've already heard it, but this rant, I went in, bro. I went the fuck in, like, oh my god. Listen. Y'all seen me y'all have seen me go in before, but this shit was like rare form. Like, I don't think I've been this mad in a while. It was about a damn video game too. Like, it was about Mass Effect. So I'm gonna give you the video just as is, without the freaking thumbnail or anything else. So if you have it in live chat, you're getting it before anybody else, right? Because again, I try to, give people actual something in return for giving me support. All right. And I'm gonna give you guys a link. It's an unlisted video, meaning no one else has it. No one else has this video. No one else besides you guys are gonna have this video. No one else. That's gonna be wild, isn't it? No one else. Meaning you getting the chance to see something before anybody else sees it. And it's gonna be a kind of a cool little thing here. So it's posted over in the Twitch chat. Let me go give it a YouTube chat real quick. All right. There you go. So that's a Mass Effect rant where I go in. I went the fuck in. So with that being said, guys, let me know what you guys think about the show. What you think about the new format of me clipping out individual segments and give you guys the article so that you guys can sink your teeth into it. Because again, I just want to give you guys more content, more of me, and at the same time give you something in exchange for giving me support. You know, I'm gonna be able to give you something in exchange for giving me support. All right. I want to give you something in exchange for giving me support. And I appreciate all the support you guys are giving me, like my actual subscribers. I mean, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, you attacking your fans." These people are not my fans. I know who my fans are, right? I know who my fans are. Right? This is going to be a final story that I covered tonight, and I'm going to cover this story tonight as well. I'm pretty mad about this story. You're going to see me in rare form again, so I'm going to take me a massive hit, because to make it through this next one, I'm going to kind of need it. I'm going to kind of need it, man. Trust me. I'm going to drop this link in the chat, and when you read the headline there, you're going to see why it's going to be hard for me to control myself there. All right. If you don't know why I'm smoking this, go to the live chat, right? Right. Go to the live chat and look at that link, and then tell me you wouldn't be pretty upset too. If you don't understand why I'm smoking this, go to the live chat, look at that link, and then tell me what you think. Do you think that's appropriate for police officers to be doing? I want you to tell me, do you think that's appropriate for police officers to be doing? All right. So I'm going to try to keep myself from getting angry, because I know this is going to try my patience, because I know what someone's going to try to do. They're going to try to excuse this behavior. I guarantee you that they will, because there's some people out there who are pieces of shit, and they can't stop being a piece of shit. They have to be that. It's just who they are. They can't help it. Someone was trying to assault me on Facebook. They were saying, you know, they're saying your dog's not special. Your dog, my dog tears up Kong toys too. Your dog's not special. You're a fucking idiot. Shake my head. And then you know how I responded with? I said, K. 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 Okay. Again, you're not gonna get to me anymore. I got too much control now. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get to this article here. Let's go ahead and cover this. All right. Here we go. So this is gonna be some crazy shit here. Let's go ahead and read out some of the comments here. DM, he's gonna live forever. Yes, he's so a vampire. Talking about Rupert Murdoch. Squirrel, I agree with you. I'm just saying he's not going out of business anytime soon. From DM Cosmic Chaos. DM also says, laugh my ass off. Cosmic Squirrel says, why is that? What the fuck? Fuck, man. DM Cosmic Chaos says, facepalm. No words. Yes. Here we go, guys. He also says, shake my head. Here we go. So, I posted a link in the Twitch chat and also the YouTube chat, so you guys should have this. All right, so. It's all going to come. Let me go ahead and get ready. This article comes from TMC. LAPD cops share George Floyd post caption, "You take my breath away." Published on February the 14th today, 2021. Happy Valentine's Day. But I will show these cops no fucking love. These goddamn clowns, these fucking pigs, these fucking road pirates. The LAPD is conducting an internal affairs investigation to determine which officer shared a photo of George Floyd with the caption, "You take my breath away." The cops in question appear to work out of LAPD's Harbor Division, where the image was being passed around at work. The department believes the original post may have been the work of an LAPD employee. It appears a member of the LAPD saw the post was being shared and was so offended that they contacted the brass, which then triggered the investigation. Right here. So here's some of the posts here. I'm just gonna read. Wow. Yeah. So it's real. Internal Affairs is now trying to get to the bottom of it, looking to see where it was posted and who shared it. It seems that it shouldn't be too difficult if the post was being shared among some of the rank and file. The commander at the Harbor Division said the LAPD chief, Michael Moore, is disgusted by the post, adding messages with inappropriate content may result in discipline. May result? So, whoa. The fuck you mean may result? May result. Right? May result. The fuck you mean it may result in discipline? If someone shares some shit like this about a dead man, I don't care which dead man you're talking about, and you happen to be a fucking police officer, right? You don't share this fucking shit. If you even come near this shit, you should get fired fucking immediately. No. When you are a police officer, you don't get fucking free speech. Fuck your free speech. No, in certain positions, fuck that shit. You can have your fucking free speech. You just can't be a goddamn cop. Free speech also means I should be able to say that or any citizen should be able to say, I don't like a certain amount of I don't like a certain type of person or a certain gender. That's free speech. The government shouldn't be able to do anything to you for that. But should somebody like that be a cop or a judge or a politician? Fuck no. So therefore, if they can't have that kind of free speech, then when you're a cop, you can't have your free speech. Fuck your free speech when you goddamn cop. You don't. If you actually want your fucking full free speech rights, quit. Fucking quit. What? LAPD. You caused the riots, right? You caused so many riots throughout the goddamn years, right? So many fucking riots. When is enough for you? When is when for you? Right? The fucking Rodney King shit. The constant protests. The fact that the whole fuck the police movement largely started after what was happening to black folk via the fucking LAPD. During the Mulford Act, when they were trying to disarm black folk because the Black Panther Party wanted to open carry guns to protect black folk from the goddamn cops, And they wanted to make sure that black folk had no kind of fucking protection, so that they brought along the goddamn the fucking Mulford Act in California when Ronald Reagan was the goddamn governor, right? When Ronald Reagan was the goddamn governor, and you get people who are Republicans saying, the Republican Party is the pro-gun party. What the fuck you ain't? He never were. Because your golden boy is goddamn Ronald Reagan. Oh, and your other golden boy is fucking Donald Trump. And I do recall him saying, I like to take the guns first. Banning bump stocks and shit. His ATF out of goddamn control and shit. See? So, LAPD caused all that. The Black Panthers were open carrying because of the fucking LAPD. So there's a long, rich history of the fucking LAPD abusing black folk, abusing not just black folk, Latinos, Asians, whites. It didn't fucking matter. But they love especially fucking abusing black folk. And we all know that shit. It ain't no goddamn secret. And you have the nerve to pull some shit like this. You know what? You know, LAPD, you had Chris Dorner. You had a lot of people who's been mad at you over the years, and they decided to take matters into their own goddamn hands. I'm gonna tell you, with that trial coming up on next month, I'm gonna let you know, buddy. Y'all better hope Derek Chauvin goes to goddamn prison, because if not, and knowing that people have access to this shit, oh my God, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, it's about to get real ugly. It's about to get real ugly. Because I get a feeling that Derek Chauvin is not going to go to goddamn prison. I get a feeling that he's going to be acquitted. I get the strange feeling. And when that happens, the LAPD is going to experience hell on a level and on a scale that even I didn't think was fucking possible. Right? I think the LAPD is going to experience hell and chaos on a level that even I couldn't predict. And this is the devil man. This is Mr. Prediction. I'm better than fucking Hexenhammer 666. You know, the guy who claims that he's so good at fucking predictions, I'm way better than him. And everybody knows it. And if you don't know it, you're fucking lying. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. So my thing is, you know, LAPD, you guys should really, really calm the fuck down. Because come next month, if there's any of you still left, I gotta say, I almost feel sorry for you. Because I remember when the George Floyd protests took place over the summer. And man, LAPD, they called it extra hard. Because LAPD has a habit, right, of not de-escalating situations, but stoking the fires. And LAPD has a stubbornness about them in which they will flat out tell you, we don't give a fuck about what people think. You know, we don't care about what our citizens think, because if they actually cared about what citizens think, they would change their behavior. But since they're not changing their behavior, it would appear they don't give a fuck. And for that reason, it's not going to be shocking when LAPD gets what they get, which is chaos. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not wishing that on them. I'm not, man. I'm not, because contrary to what some people seem to believe about me, you know, I live in this country too, right? I live in this country too, but this kind of shit, man, it needs to stop. And not only needs to stop, people who do this shit need to be fired, but they're not going to be fired. So that's why you're going to get what you're going to get. That's why you're going to see chaos on the streets. That's why you're going to see businesses burn down. You're going to see police officers getting killed. You're going to see police stations burn down. It's just going to happen. I hate to say that shit. I really, really do. I really, really do. But you can't tell me I'm wrong, right? Can't tell me I'm wrong, but then not recognize that I'm not just saying stuff just to be hurtful or just to be mean to people. I'm saying it because I want people to recognize things and change. I want there to be, you know, police reform. I want there to be police reform. I want there to be reform to the system, and I want people to trust their government. You know, trust their government to bring about the system, because the government is supposed to be comprised of the people. But oftentimes that's not what we see. What we see is a bunch of bastards and bullshit artists, who are police officers, some of them politicians, some of them judges, some of them lawyers. Some of them are in positions of power, like outside of those positions, like court administrators. What you always see is those people bullshitting people, and the American people has survived the whole year being bullshitted by people who are in power. So all that weight plus the hatred towards cops, that's all gonna come crashing down on next month for the LAPD. And want to wish them the best of fucking luck with that. Because every bit of hatred that y'all get, y'all fucking deserve. All right, that was another clipping I'm gonna be doing. All right, that's gonna be it for the show today, guys. I killed it today. Did I not? Did I not? Is this not a full show? I gave you news from CNN, Fox, Newsmax, and TMZ. Who does this? Who does this? Who does gaming streams? Who gives you a whole like 7 or 8 articles in under a fucking minute? Then there's a whole fucking live stream. They give you several news articles, then clip it out and give it to you separately. God damn, man. I love you guys. I do. I want you guys to be safe. Don't get COVID, man. Cosmic Squirrel, thank you for joining. DM Cosmic Chaos, you are the shit, man. Cosmic Squirrel, you are the shit. G on the mic, you can suck a dick. Pepperoni Arts, you are the man. I love you. Pepperoni Arts, stay safe, guys. Stay warm. It's cold out there. Be safe. Wear a mask. Don't get do not get COVID. Horns up. Peace out. Good luck and good night.